Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. I think everybody knows by now that Saturday was my birthday, so I took the weekend off. So back at it here on this Monday, and not only is it the beginning of a brand new week, it's also the beginning of a brand new month because today is Monday, July the 1st, and since it is Monday and it's now July, we can now all officially start saying that football returns next month. And today I'm going to talk some college football, but first, this past Saturday night I was at 244 Livestock Road, East Denali, Georgia. We had another fantastic SWA show. Now coming up in less than 2 weeks, on Saturday, July 13th, is our next big SWA show. This show was so big, instead of starting at 7 o'clock, we're going to start at 6 o'clock. So instead of the doors opening at 6 o'clock, the doors will open at 5 o'clock. And we're doing that because it's going to be a huge show, and if we don't start till 7 o'clock, we might be there until midnight. But by starting at 6 o'clock, we should be out of there by 10:30, 10:45, or we're going to have a cage match that'll be for the SWA Tag Team Championships. We're also going to be having a tables match that'll feature the two biggest independent wrestlers on the market today, size-wise. We're talking about 7-foot tall Tower versus Big Bad Brando. And if you're a long-time wrestling fan and an old-school wrestling fan, back in the day there was a wrestler named Haystacks Calhoun, and I'm going way back with that one. But Haystacks Calhoun was a big fella. Big Bad Brando looks like a reincarnation of Haystacks Calhoun. So we're talking about Tower versus Big Bad Brando in a tables match. It's two massive men in a tables match, and to make that match even better, we're going to have a special guest referee, which will be Billy Starr. We're going to have a guitar on a pole match. We're going to have the SWA Premier Championship on the line when Richard Ramos faces Eric Thunder. All that and more is coming up on Saturday, July 13th at 244 Livestock Road, East Denali, Georgia. Doors open at 5 o'clock, and bell time will be 6 o'clock. So if you have not yet reserved your tickets, I strongly encourage you to do so, because anytime you have a tables match or a cage match, you have every fan around wanting to come and watch, and SWA has the cheapest tickets that you'll ever find for a tables match or a cage match, and we're going to have both in the same night. But today, my main topic is going to be college football, because we now only have 7 more Saturdays until college football starts. Now, of course, it's less than that until football starts, because the NFL always starts their preseason with their Hall of Fame game, which is always early in August. But also high school football starts early in August. But this year, college football starts on August 24th. So we have the 4 Saturdays in July, and then we have the first 3 Saturdays in August, and then it'll be college football season. So only 7 more Saturdays without college football. So if you have a honey-do list to get done, you better go ahead and get on it and get it done before August 24th. But from what I could find, there are 4 college games on August 24th. Now, there may be some more at the FCS level or the Division II or Division III level. But as far as the FBS level, only 4 that I could find. We have Delaware State versus Hawaii. And as of yesterday, the game time for that game has still not yet been announced. And then we have a conference game to kick off the season. Florida State versus Georgia Tech. And that game is going to be at high noon. And if I'm not mistaken, it's not going to be played in America. It's going to be in another country somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. I just can't recall exactly where. I heard it a few months ago, but I have since forgotten. Then we're going to have Montana State versus New Mexico at 4 o'clock. And then at 8 o'clock that night, we're going to have SMU versus Nevada, or as some say, Nevada, which are typically 2 sneaky good football teams. So we don't know what time at Delaware State and Hawaii is going to start. But at noon, Florida State, Georgia Tech. 4 o'clock, Montana State, New Mexico. 8 o'clock, SMU and Nevada. So with a game at noon, a game at 4, and a game at 8, even though we don't know what time Delaware State and Hawaii are going to play, it really doesn't matter, because you'll have noon, 4, and 8, so you'll have college football on all day long if you're a diehard college football fan. And of course, that's August 24th, and the following Thursday is when the actual week 1 will kick off. It'll go from Thursday all the way until Monday in the world of college football. Any thoughts on this? Please feel free to let me know. Hard to believe we only have 7 more free Saturdays until college football starts. And again, if you have not yet reserved your tickets to SWA coming up July 13th, you need to go ahead and do so. Cage match, tables match, both in the same night. Not just one, but both. And you will not find a cheaper ticket to a wrestling show to see a cage match and a tables match in the same night. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. The guy that invented the Ferris wheel never met the man that invented the merry-go-round. They traveled in different circles. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.